Sofia Valdez, future Prez. Sofia was a baby who got things done, helping her family before she turned one. She and Abuelo went out every week to help elderly friends around Blue River Creek who couldn't get around or about on their own. The place, no, with no place to gather, and were stuck home alone. Raking leaves, taking pets for a walk, and dropping by for a treat or a talk. Sofia Valdez did as much as she could for her family, her friends, and the whole neighborhood. A dreamer, my bad, excuse me. A dreamer, a doll, a real life go getter. Most people like most people like good, but Sofia liked better. Each morning, Abuelo walked Sofia to class. They walked home around Blue River Pass, making plans, munching on cookies. Abuelo and the girl, except on for the Tuesday when the pup saw a squirrel. With the howling pup took off, racing through the town beneath, and around. Sophie scrambled to try to keep up with the howling man and the howling pup. Seeing Abuelo, nope. Up the squirrel ran to the top of the hill, made from the leftover junk at the local landfill. They reached the tippy top of the mountain of the trash, which jiggled and broke with an ear-splashing crash. Down the tumble hit with a thud and the moldy old pumpkin surrounded by mud. Ouch! Abuela cried. Just struggled to stand the dangerous mess he gasping in her hand. The next day, Sofia walked to school solo, but it wasn't the same without Abuelo. This was not right, declared the young Sofia, who glared at the Mount Trashwell and got an idea. The very next morning, half past dawn, she planted a sign in front of the home. She stood back and smiled, and puppy barked. Puppy gave a bark, which to her neighbors had something to say. Which of her neighbors had something to say about benches and the future fountains and places to play, meeting spots, gardens and baskets of bees, a rubber duck pond, and a quiche of cheese. All right. She drew she drew every thought of her on the map of her park, which was perfectly perfect by by quarter till dark. She drifted to sleep. Wait, she drifted to sleep in her soft, cozy bed. Then, bam! She woke up and the thought just smacked her head. Her heart skipped a beat when she realized each one of her neighbors said, "Let me know when it's done." They all thought Sophia could build it on her own, but could a, how could one girl do so much on her own? Alone, but how much one girl could do so much on her own? A weight of what thought made her tender heart ache as night thunder growled at a layer of wide awake. Why she laid wide awake. Then dawn brought a storm of gloomy sky wept of the harsh, sick Sophia felt slept. Abuelo baked cookies when Sophia got up and gave her a bag full to sneak one to the pup. She blinked back at tears and hugging his Sophia. For courage, he whispered, "Ti amor, mi vida." Sophia's knees wobbled. She felt weak inside. She looked at his ankles and quite quietly nearly cried. Thought she didn't feel brave or courage at all. Sofia Valdez went to face the mayor office sent her to room 401, the Blue River Creek Department of Fun, which sent her downstairs to room 302 to the office of bones and the cool things to do. To the office of monkeys to the department so musty and cramped, where all town papers were sorted and stamped. And that's where the clerk said what no one else did. You can't build in a new park. You're only a kid. The word smacked her. The word smacked Sophia deep down in her heart. Her plan for kiboshed it before she could before it could start. I think Sophia said, well, I think said Sophia. I think the law was wrong, but her second grade voice didn't sound very strong. The clerk said clearly what it couldn't be done. Did you have any questions, said Sophia? If you were me and if I was you, if you was your grandpa, what would you do? Well, said the clerk. Then she said nothing at all. She thought and thought when she sent out for a call. Every employee throughout the city hall, the entire government of Blue River Creek crammed into the office and to hear Sophie speak. But her words jumbled up and her cheeks turned bright red as a dose of emotions rushed through her. Her heart beating so loudly she thought it would crack. Leaning closer, Sophie leaning back, when her arm brushed against the edge of the old cookie sack, and that moment was the moment when Sophia first knew. Being brave doesn't being brave doing being brave means doing things you must do through your heart cracks with fear, though your heart cracks with fear, though you just in grade two. Though you're just in grade two. She took a deep breath, looked to the majors, looked to the mayors in the eye, and thought her knees wobbled and held her head high. Sophia started talking. She spelled out the plan, and then and why. It all mattered, and how it began. Once she got rolling, she had lots to say, but she messed up. She was saying about meeting spots, monkeys, and places to play. The other idea for the thing they could do to help town elders and other folks too. She had a thought of it on the library, a thought on the zoo, a fierce way to continue the two. Uh, and all, and all right, cried out the mayor, to go get a petition. If the town wants a new park, then well, we gotta get a commission. And so the young Sophia got right to work with some help of her family and a pup and the clerk. Then the others joined in, not all, but a few, like Miss Lila, Gare, and the kids in grade two. They were hearing survey taxes to figure the bulldozer cranes, the blue bigger digger. If all the builder that parks, that's how it got done. With the hard work, OF, VY, and for everyone. But it began with the dream of one person, just one, the lace up, who laced up her shoes and then led the way to help Blue River Creek get a new place to play. Every every evening, to longing from dark, the town comes together at Citizens Park. They all hold the truth of evidence, evident, self evident. The Sofia Valdez grew up to be the president. Until then, Sofia, that real life go getter, helps Blue River Creek get better and better. At the end.